Hello, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another room tour. Today we are in downtown Sacramento and we're staying at the AC Hotel by Marriott. We've never stayed at an AC, so let's go take a look around. So this is another one of those like micro rooms is what I'm going to call them. It's very compact. So right when you come in the door, there is a full-length mirror over here, which is nice. We have two lights right here that are controlled by this switch, but they appear to be out. So unfortunately that's and then the rest of the lights in the room are actually controlled right here, which is kind of fancy. But yeah, so this is the entryway. Next up, we're gonna go walk into the bathroom. Welcome to the bathroom. Now, I will say, compared to most Marriotts that we've stayed at recently, this bathroom is really well lit. There is a light in the shower, and get this, we have a rainfall shower head. That's cool. Haven't had one of those yet, so I guess maybe it is a little bougie in some degree. We also have a handheld shower thing as well in the shower, so that's nice. It is, again, on the smaller side. Toilet over here, we got the blow dryer, we got a little makeup mirror right here, and then there's a big mirror. There's a lot of light in this bathroom. I think this bathroom actually has more light than the rest of the room, in all honesty. Down here on the bottom, we don't have any shelves or anything. There's like a little shelving unit down here to our left that has a couple towels on it and some tissues. But overall, it's nicely lit. It looks like a nice bathroom, and we'll test out the shower later and let you know how it goes. Next up, we're gonna go look at the main living quarters. So one thing I didn't show you guys about the bathroom is that it does have a barn style door, but this is like tempered glass. Kind of makes me think of the glass that was in that room we stayed at the MGM. That was like all this weird like tourmaline green glass. It's kind of strange. But yeah, so that is how you have your privacy in the bathroom. Well, let's go to the next room. So we decided to kind of start on the back side of the room. So back here we have what Gary loves to call the cuck chair. It swivels, so there's that. We do have a little eating nookie table here, but again, it's only room for one, so kind of take it for what you want. We have our one window here that looks down into downtown Sacramento. It's an interesting area. We've never been here before, so we have an interesting view out this window, downtown Sacramento. It's interesting. Next up over here, we have the workstation. Most of the time they give you like a rolly chair. This time they only gave us like kind of a simple chair. I guess they're not expecting you to do a whole lot of work here. Take that for what it is. Do have one light here. Not really sure. It does look like there's USBs and then some regular plugs as well back over here, so that's good. And then a little bit of an extension out here. Looks like this is padded, so you could sit here if you wanted to. Interesting thought process. We do have a pretty big TV here for the space of the wall, so that'll be nice. And then back here, we have the bed. We did get a king-size bed. On both sides of the bed are the little nightstand nooks that look like they have 2 plugs and 2 USBs, so that's always a plus. Again, no alarm clock, but that's okay. We don't use one anyways. There is a phone over here on this side, and they both have like these interesting reading lights along with the little sconces. And then over here on the wall, we have what I think is a map of Sacramento. Interesting. But yeah, and then down here is another little nook. Again, the lights are off over here, so we're gonna call maintenance. I think this would be a little better lit if we had those lights. We have an ironing board. We have a steamer. I don't see an iron, but oh no, it's a steam iron. Okay, I was gonna say this would be like the second room in a row that we've had that had a steamer in it. We do have nicer hangers than the other place did. We've got a little coffee nook. We've got a little mini fridge, which honestly isn't gonna like have a whole lot in there. There's 2 waters and 2 cups. Okay.
Tiny waters.
Tiny, tiny waters. And then we've got a little smart safe. And it looks like there's a little coffee Keurig thing up there with the ice bucket up here. So that is the room in a nutshell. It's not very big, but you know what? We're here for a week. We'll make do. Stick around because we're gonna go take a tour of the rest of the hotel.
Here's our view from the window. There's an apartment complex across the way. You got some interesting murals. One thing I've noticed is that there's a lot of interesting murals around the town. Maybe we'll head out one day and get some murals on film. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's the Justice Center over there. So I'm guessing that's probably a prison. That would be my guess what that is. Looking at the windows and stuff, just a shot in the dark, but I'm guessing that's a prison. Heading down the hallways, y'all. That's what it looks like. Very, very dark, sterile. All right. Let's see what we can see. Oh, got an ice machine. Fancy. And then 2 weird water carafes. I don't know what that is for. Fascinating. We've made it to the lobby of the AC Hotel. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. Here is the work suite. Got 2 apples, a printer, a couple of desk spaces, and then there's a bar downstairs. Here is the gym. It's kind of nice. Got some towels, bottle refill, free weights, bench, some balls and such. They got 1 bike, elliptical, 4 treadmills, and then an elliptical at the end. And then they have a weight machine. Kind of interesting, we've been staying at Hilton's again, and they always have a Peloton. This does not have a Peloton, and it only has 1 bike. I have to be honest, it seems like a little light on the equipment for such a large hotel. But that is the workout area. I don't think there's a pool here, but I'm gonna keep investigating. All right, that concludes our stay here at the AC Marriott. We're actually on another adventure right now.
Yeah, so the hotel overall was not terrible. It was fairly new. The room was very clean. It's actually in a pretty central location in downtown Sacramento, so you can walk to a lot of places. It's really close to the basketball stadium that is down there, but it did have a few negatives.
Yeah, the staff was definitely really stuck up. When we got Ubers or food delivery or anything, they wouldn't allow them to go up the elevator, so you always had to go down to the lobby to pick it up. And then they claimed it was because of security reasons or something, but if the food delivery didn't even talk to them, they could walk right past. So, security,
because
whatever.
We got 1 delivery that went past them.
Right.
All the other ones claimed that they couldn't come up. So, take that for what it is.
Parking was a mess. They claim that you can park there, but you can't. It's only valet. So you have to know that ahead of time, that you have to pay for valet. If you want to park yourself, it's only for 4 hours, and it's still the same price as valet. And then they have no places to park. Otherwise, you'd have to park on the street. So it's all street parking, except for the valet. So definitely some issues there. Room was way too small for the price. It is a tiny room.
It did have like one of those little micro fridges in there. I wouldn't even call it a mini fridge. It was more like a micro fridge.
Well, we showed that on the video. Only like 2 drinks and 2 cups fit into it. So, I mean, if you had a little bit of medicine or something you had to put in there, it might work for you. But otherwise, that fridge is not going to be helpful for you at all.
But the bathroom was actually really great. There was great water pressure. It got really hot really quick. The elevators were pretty fast for the most part.
Yeah, so overall, it's kind of a decision if you are going to a sports game or going to the Sodo or whatever that is down there, it might be worth it. But otherwise, I would definitely consider another hotel.
Agreed. So if you guys like this kind of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Hit that subscribe button.
And make sure you ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you all for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth?
Bye, everyone.
Bye.